गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स, कैसे हैं आप सब लोग। आज हम बात करने वाले हैं फंडामेंटल यूनिट ऑफ लाइफ क्लास 9 सीबीएसई नोट्स चैप्टर 5। यहाँ हम आपको सीबीएसई बेस्ड जो कैरिकुलम बेस्ड एजुकेशन है उसके तहत चैप्टर 5 जो कि बायोलॉजी का बहुत ही उसके बारे में बताने जा रहे हैं। जैसा कि सबसे पहले हम बात करेंगे इंट्रोडक्शन टू फंडामेंटल यूनिट ऑफ लाइफ। फंडामेंटल यूनिट ऑफ लाइफ में जो हम चर्चा कर रहे हैं, सबसे पहले हम ऑल अबाउट सेल्स के बारे में बनाएं। सेल्स आर द बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर एंड फंडामेंटल और फंक्शनल यूनिट ऑफ लाइफ। सेल was discovered by Robert Hooke. A number of cells can work together to form tissues and organ. Okay students, so cell is the functional basic structure and functional unit of life. If we talk about the cellular respiration, it means respiration on the basis of cell. Cellular respiration is the process by which the food release energy in the mitochondria, and cell absorb glucose from food and burn it to produce energy. It means cell take the energy, cell oxidized, and due to oxidized it get energy by the nutrients. Now we talk about the structural organization of cells. स्ट्रक्चरल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जब हम बात करते हैं तो हम यहाँ देखेंगे कि सेल के दो टाइप्स होते हैं. देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ सेल्स, प्रोकैरियोट्स एंड यूकैरियोट्स. प्रोकैरियोट्स की बात करें, प्रोकैरियोट मीन्स प्रिमिटिव सेल्स विच आर लेस डेवलप्ड, which are initial cells. And if we talk about eukaryotes, it means well developed, well recognized, well shaped and mature modern cell. So cell structure in eukaryotes, if we discuss, then at first we will discuss the cell membrane. The cell membrane is the outer covering of cell. It made up of phospholipid layer, bilayer membrane. It means it is made up of two layers of lipid molecules, dorsal and ventral. It is selective permeable in nature. It means it allows selected materials through it. And fourth, the structure of cell membrane is best described in the fluid mosaic model, which was given by Singer and Nicholson. सिंगर एंड निकोल्सन जो साइंटिस्ट थे, उन्होंने इसका फ्लूइड मोज़ेक मॉडल दिया था. नाउ वी टॉक अबाउट डिफ्यूज़न. यू नो डिफ्यूज़न? डिफ्यूज़न मीन्स मूवमेंट ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स फ्रॉम ए रीजन ऑफ देयर हायर कंसंट्रेशन to a region of their lower concentration is known as diffusion. In simple words, we can say the movement of particles. In simple words, we can say the movement of particles from higher concentration to lower concentration. Okay students, from higher concentration lower concentration. Suppose that if someone spray at a room corner, then after some time smell is spread in whole room. So it is the best example of the diffusion. Now we talk about osmosis. Osmosis is the movement of water across the semi-permeable membrane through higher concentration to lower concentration. It means main difference is water molecules through semi-permeable membrane. That is also called selective permeable membrane. Then there are three types of solution on the basis of movement of particles: isotonic, hypotonic and hypertonic solution. Isotonic solutions are those which have the same solute and pH concentration as the surrounding body fluid or the cytoplasm. It means solution which is separated by membrane. Both solutions have the same concentration. If we talk about hypotonic solutions, contain lesser amount of solute concentration compared to the surrounding fluid. It means उसका कंसंट्रेशन खुद का जो सोल्यूट कंसंट्रेशन है वो कम है उसके चारों तरफ से, एंड कैन फोर्स द सेल टू रैप्चर ड्यू टू द एक्सेस इनपुट द वाटर इनटू द सेल, और सेल फट सकती है, रैप्चर हो सकती है अगर उसमें अधिक मात्रा में पानी अंदर आता है तो. हाइपरटोनिक सॉल्यूशंस कंटेन हाई कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ शुगर solute compared to the surrounding fluid and thus push water out of the cell and cell shrink. Suppose that किशमिश को अगर हम चीनी के गाढ़े घोल में डालेंगे तो जो किशमिश जो है वो सिकुड़ जाएगी, तो वो एक हाइपरटोनिक सॉल्यूशन हुआ, क्योंकि बाहर जो है किशमिश से ज़्यादा कंसंट्रेशन चीनी के सॉल्यूशन में है, लेकिन वही किशमिश नॉर्मल पानी में डाली जाए तो वो पानी अंदर जाएगा और वहाँ पर हम उसको हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन बोलेंगे, और पानी अंदर आने से किशमिश फूल जाएगा. नाउ वी टॉक अबाउट सेल वॉल इन प्लांट्स. प्लांट्स आर डिफर फ्रॉम एनिमल सेल्स ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंस ऑफ सेल वॉल. They are different because in animal cell wall is absent. So on this basis we can separate plant cell and animal cell. Cell organelles, if we talk about cells organelles, then we have to understand endocytosis. Endocytosis is the invagination of cell membrane followed by pitching of forming a membranes bound vesicles. This is commonly seen in amoeba. अमीबा के अंदर जो भोजन को ग्रहण करने का एक सिस्टम होता है उसको हम एंडोसाइटोसिस कहते हैं. अब हम बात करें न्यूक्लियस, जो कि मेन पार्ट है, विच इज़ द मेन पार्ट, मेन फंक्शनल यूनिट ऑफ सेल, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड न्यूक्लियस, विच कंट्रोल ऑल द सेल्स मेटाबॉलिज्म फंक्शंस. The nucleus is the processing unit of cell. It is the double membrane bound organelle which contain the genetic material of inheritance, DNA, RNA, histone protein, nucleolus, and it is the bounded double membrane. Now we talk about chromosomes. Chromosomes, during the growth phase the cell chromatin material condense into much thicker structure that is called chromosomes. Now we talk about chromatin. Chromatin is a thread-like material which is spread in the nucleus, and it is made up of DNA, RNA, protein molecules, and DNA is the hereditary information needed for structure and function of the organism. Okay students, now next, cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the fluid found inside the cell. It gives the structure to the cell and house different organelles of the cell. And in nucleus, the fluid is known as nucleoplasm, and except nucleus, all the materials which are found in fluid that are called cytoplasm. Now we talk about organelles which are found in the cytoplasm. They have different function in the cells. For example, endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum is membrane-like cell organelles that play an integral role in the interpretations of the genetic information present in the nucleus. It means एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम एक मेम्ब्रेन जैसी ऑर्गेनेल्स है जो कि ट्रांसपोर्टेशन जेनेटिक इन्फॉर्मेशंस को न्यूक्लियस से दूसरे एक सेल से दूसरे सेल में ले जाने का काम करती हैं. If we talk about the types of endoplasmic reticulum, then there are two types: rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum means ribosomes are present on its membrane. The ribosome is made up of nucleic acid and protein. They are site of protein synthesis. It means protein synthesis जो होगा वो जो जहाँ पर होगा वो राइबोसोम होंगे, और राइबोसोम मिलेंगे रफ एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम की मेम्ब्रेन सरफेस पर. नेक्स्ट, स्मूथ Smooth endoplasmic reticulum don't have ribosomes and thus are not involved in protein synthesis. They are however involved in the lipid metabolisms and deoxidize poisonous molecules. Next, cell organelles is Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus is called the post office of the cell. It means the package and transport of the protein across the cytoplasm occurs through the Golgi apparatus. It is the transporter of the cell, post office of the cell. Then next is lysosome. Lysosomes are called suicide bags because the cells contain potent enzymes that can digest a cell. Lysosomes also help in defense by attacking a foreign substance. Next is mitochondria. Mitochondria are also called power plant of cell. Why they called power plant of cell? Because they generate ATP via electronic transport chain, and whole energy is stored in the mitochondria. Whenever we need, whenever our cell need, our body need to get function, then energy is provided by mitochondria. So mitochondria is known as powerhouse of the cell. They also have their own DNA, that is called mtDNA, mitochondrial DNA, which make them semi-autonomous organelles. Now we talk about plastid. Plastid is present only and only in plant cells because this is responsible for colors, for chloroplast, green pigment, leucoplast and chromoplast. Chloroplast is a plastid where photosynthesis occurs. Some of the other plastid are leucoplast, which store the food, and chromoplast, which is responsible for coloring in leaves, in fruits or flowers. Now we talk vacuoles. Vacuoles are the large vesicles that hold water, air or air in them and give structure rigidity to cells. Vacuoles are common in plants cell. In animals, vacuoles are either very small or absent. So in plant cells, vacuoles are found in big size. Now we compare between plant cell and animal cells. So plant cells are differ from animal cells due to the presence of cell wall, due to the presence of chloroplast pigment mainly, and the process photosynthesis and respirations we can distinguish. And so now we are able to discuss these questions: how does the plant cell differ from animal cell, different between eukaryotic cell and prokaryotic cells, what is functions of plasma membrane, osmosis, how amoeba get their food, and growth and repair require which type of cell division. These are the basic questions which we can solve by these notes. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, आप वीडियो को पॉज करते हुए आप इसमें रोक करके और आप देख भी सकते हैं, और ये नोट्स बनाएंगे आप, और जहाँ कहीं आपको दिक्कत आती है बुक कंसल्ट करें और टिक करें, क्वेश्चंस लिखें और मुझे व्हाट्सएप करें, आपको पूरी हेल्प की जाएगी। जो आपका चैप्टर 5 है बहुत ही अच्छा और बायोलॉजी के लिए बहुत ही बेस वाला टॉपिक है, तो आप इसको अच्छे से पढ़िएगा। मिलते हैं हम अगली क्लास में, इसी टॉपिक को और डेप्थ तक पढ़ेंगे। न्यूक्लियस को अलग डिटेल से पढ़ेंगे, क्रोमोसोम्स को हम डिटेल से पढ़ेंगे। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, घर पे रहिएगा, सुरक्षित रहिए।